Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello. This is Lash. If you're watching a replay, thank you for tuning in to the replay. Hi, Periscope. This is LaSheila Holmes. I'm a single mother, entrepreneur, woman of God, and I'm coming live to you today, and we're going to talk about disrespectful men. Because I know a lot of people probably experienced a disrespectful man, got a disrespectful man, and all that. So we're going to talk about a disrespectful man today. So like my page, share my page. It might be somebody that you know, young boys, men that you have in your life. They might need to hear this. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Disrespectful men. The first person a man loves is his mother. That's the very first person a man loves is his mother. So if a man is disrespectful, that means it came from his mother and not you. If a man can call you out your name, call you B's, H's, slut, whore, can put his hands on you and being very disrespectful, it has to do something with his mother, the way he was raised. So don't take account on it was you. Because the first person a man loves is his mother. That's the very first person a man loves. Because he came from her womb. And when a woman does not give a man love, a little boy love when he's young, that makes him feel rejected, that makes him feel not loved, that makes him feel angry, that makes him feel bitter, and then he go out and treat that woman the way his mother treated him. So if you have a guy you're dating, your husband, your brothers, your uncles, any man that can be disrespectful to a woman, and we women are creators. We bring birth into this world. We birth human beings. So when a man does not get the nurturing, the love, the affection, the compassion from their mother, they will not know how to love another woman. Because if a man's first woman that he sees in his life is his mother, and that his mother does not want him or does not want to be around him, that little boy feels rejected. So if you have a grown man that does not know how to love you, does not know how to protect you, does not know how to provide for you, does not know how to handle you in a loving way, that just means he did not get love from his mother growing up. Because that's the first person he loves. I know whenever my son was young, he would used to want to come and hug on me, get in the bed and sleep with me when he was young, and I would used to push him off. And an older person told me, they said, stop doing him like that, because he's just trying to reach out and get your love and your attention. And that right there, it transferred my mind for as far as me not giving him what he needed. I started letting him, hugging him, kissing him, telling him that I love him. Because if a young boy doesn't get that whenever he's young, when he grows older, he's not going to know how to love a woman. He's not going to be receptive to love and hugs and kisses and nurturing like he should. So therefore, you have to be a woman. A woman shows a little boy how to grow up and love a woman. A father shows a boy how to take care of a woman. But if that woman is not in a young boy's life, if that woman is not nurturing to her young son, he grows up and into an adult and be very disrespectful because he's not lashing out on you. He just wasn't show love. He just wasn't show compassion. He just wasn't showed affection. He just wasn't showed how a woman should embrace him as a young kid. And so grown men grow up to be, they're grown boys. They grow up physically but not mentally. Because a woman, if she don't give her son love whenever he's a child, that love capacity in his spirit and his soul does not grow. You need love to grow. That's like a plant. When you get a plant, I'm not, I like plants, but I don't have time to nurture a plant. Because you got to water a certain time and take care of it, give it sunlight and all of that. So it's like a plant. So if you don't water and set it out and nurture it like it should, it won't grow. So if you don't give your son love, hugging on him, kissing him, and telling him that, you love, son, I love you. Once he feel that warm and compassion and love from you, he'll know how to go out and receive it from a woman. A lot of men don't know how to receive love from a woman. A lot of men don't, because they never was loved at home. And some women, do not know how to love their kids because they wasn't loved. Even if they was raised by their grandmother, that boy, that young man, that grown man will still have a void in their life for their mother, because the mother is the first person a boy loves, a man loves. That's the woman. The mother is the first woman that he loves. So if he don't love his mother, that's the reason why. If a boy doesn't have, if he's disrespectful to his mother, he will go be disrespectful to you. My grandma always taught me that if a boy or a man called me out my names, I should turn around and tell him, the same thing you called me, that's what your mother is, because we have the same thing as a woman. So with a young boy, when you get in a relationship with these young men, go back and see how he treat his mother, because the way he treat his mother, he will treat you. Watch body language. Body language can tell you more about a person than somebody speaking. When you interacting with a young man, go back and look at how he interacts with his mother. Go back and interact and see how he interacts with his mother. Do they hug her? Do she kiss him? Not on the mouth, because that's perverted. Do she, when they see each other, how do they act? Do they embrace each other? Do they sit down and talk? How does he talk to his mother? That's how he's going to talk to you. The apple don't fall far from the tree. So if he's mean to you, his mother, he's going to be mean to you. You can't get off him around that. That's rejection. Nobody don't want to be rejected. No one wants to feel rejected in any kind of way. So if a young boy is rejected from his mother, he's going to feel rejected from you. I don't care how much you love him, how much you give him, whatever you do, it will never be good enough. The reason it will never be good enough, because the things that he wanted didn't come from his mother. So he will never feel like he's good enough. He will never feel that your love is not good enough. I don't care if you could buy him whatever he wants, but that love has to come from his mother. Because if that love does not come from his mother, he gonna feel a void in his heart. He's not gonna know how to love you. Even if he say he love you, deep down he don't know what love is. And a mother's supposed to show love. A mother is love. If a mother don't give her son love, she's taking something out of him that he will not be able to get through now another woman, because she left rejection in him. She left abandonment. She abandoned him. She abandoned him in love. Because I done dealt with a man that didn't get properly loved from his mother, and no matter what I did or what I showed him, like, his mother didn't hug and kiss him. So when I used to hug and cuddle and this and like, he would, ooh, get off of me and this and that. It would feel foreign, because it's not normal. It's not. It didn't feel normal to him. But when a young boy gets that love from home, when a young boy mother hugs and kisses on him and tell him, son, you are a king, son. You're going to be the head and not the tail. She put encouraging words into her son. He won't be able to grasp that from anybody else. First person he loved is the first woman he loved should be his mother. If he don't love his mother, he's not gonna know how to love you. I don't care how hard you try. He's gonna always feel rejected until he get to the bottom of why he feels the way he feels in rejection, and pray that rejection off of him, and his mother forgive. Go back. Mother, I missed something. If a man can beat on you, he had to get that from somewhere. He either seen his father beat on his mother, or he's just that angry at his mother and take it out on another woman, because he gonna feel other women is like his mother because she's a woman. So always when you dating these boys and dating these men, I don't care how old they are, go back and see how he interacts with his mother. That will tell you a lot about what you're getting into. That'll even show you, if he had daughters, how he would treat his daughters. Because one day a man will have a daughter, and the way he treated women, that's the way another man would treat his daughters. I used to tell my brothers that all the time. Be careful how you treat somebody else's daughter, because somebody gonna treat your daughter the same way you treated somebody else's daughter, because that's somebody else's daughter. So when we have to be more nurturing and more affectionate and more caring to our little boys, because they're gonna grow up one day and not know how to love a woman. And some boys that don't get love from their mother, they'll attach to the wrong woman, wrong young girl, and go out and be hooked up with a dysfunctional girl that came from a dysfunctional woman, and you'll be wondering, why my son pick her? Because that young girl, that young lady, or that woman gave him something that you didn't give him. So with our sons, ladies, we have to treat them valuable. We have to treat them valuable. Also, on the flip side, mothers, that's your son and that's not your man. Let me say it again. That's your son and not your man. Quit raising these boys like they your man. Quit telling these boys, oh, you the man of the house. He's not the man of the house. He's not the man of the house. He's not laying up in your bed with you. So quit treating him like he's the man of the house. Because whenever you put that, instill that in a little boy's mind, he going to start trying to tell you what to do and how to live your life. I see it a lot with these celebrities, these young boys, these rappers, these professional football players, basketball players. They came from the hood. Mother wasn't about nothing, didn't give them no love, and then they grow up. Then they grow up feeling that they got to go back and take care of and be their mother man instead of their sons. That's not your man. Quit trying to dress him like your man. Talk to him like they're your man. That's not your man. That's perverted. That's borderline perversion. That's a sin. He's not your man. Quit treating him like a man. He get a woman. He get a girl. Oh, that's my son. You can't do it like mama. You shouldn't want to do it like mama because you're not sleeping with your son. Quit getting attached to these young boys, these men, because you don't have a man. Quit trying to make him feel a void in your life because you don't have a man. Some of these young boys are so young, 13 and 14 years old, seeing their mothers struggle and get out and try to fill a man's role, and that's just crazy to me. They got to go out and make sure their mother's bills is paid. Selling drugs. What else they going to do? Sell drugs. Pimp. Just to pay their mother's way. Because she couldn't be woman enough to say, no, son, you be a kid. And let me handle this. Let these young boys be a kid. Man up. What's man up? You can't cry. Don't be crying. Men don't cry. Little boys don't cry. The hell they do? They do cry. Show them how to have emotion. Because the older they get, if they don't have emotion, they hold that stuff deep down inside of them, and them the ones start beating on people. Them the ones start killing people. Them the ones start reacting because they done been taught, be a man, boys don't cry. They need to show emotion. Don't cry with nothing silly. Cry when you hurt, cry. Get it out. Go by yourself, get it out. Stop letting them feel that they can't show emotion when they're young. Be a man. They don't know what being a man is. Being a man is being a provider. A young boy don't need to know how to go in there and pay the bills because the mother or the father wasn't able to get up off their butt and make something happen. Stop making these young boys be a man at a young age. They don't even get to enjoy their childhood. So whenever they grow up and be 20 and 30, they acting like they teenagers because they didn't never get a chance to be a teenager because they had to man up. Quit making your son man up at a young age. Let him be a young boy like the little girls playing with dolls and stuff. Let them go out there and play with trucks and stuff. Play basketball, kickball, whatever they do as little kids. Quit trying to make your son be a man at a young age. You go get you a man. You go get you a man. Quit putting all these pressures on these young boys. Because all you do is grow them up. They grow up and be grown, mentally little boys. Wherever they missed in their childhood, they grown. Now they want to start acting like a little 14, 15, 12-year-old. Because they never had a chance to be a kid. Because they had to man up. I was taught to man up. I was taught I couldn't cry. I was taught, taught wrong. I was taught not to give no love. Not to show this and not to show that. Quit messing up these little boys because they grow up and grown women, they'll try to pick up a grown woman with a little boy mentality. That's not your man. That's your son. Let him be a kid. Go get you a grown man. Make him man up. Make him man up. Quit making these little boys man up and they don't even know what a man is and they 12 and 13 years old. Got to go out there and hustle for your light bill, for your groceries, to pay your car notes and all of that because you weren't woman enough to go woman up and handle your own business so your kid can live a life of a child and not a grown man at 12 and 13 years old. And then when they become 20 and 30 years old, they grown mentally, can do what they want to, but they got a kid mentality because they didn't never have a childhood. Show your son love. Give him affection. Give him compassion. Show him it's okay to have emotion. Let him be a kid. And find your own man. And have them man up. Because there's too many grown men with little boy mentalities. Because they wasn't raised. You don't even if they wasn't a father in the home. You show a little boy how to love a woman. You show a little boy not to be disrespectful to a woman. That's what you show. Because you the first person a little boy loves is his mother. And if his mother fail him, he going to feel every other woman going to fail him. And he going to have the spirit of rejection all his life. Because he was failed by his mother. And those type of men are very disrespectful. Those type of men are woman beaters. Those type of men are verbal abusive. Those mentally, emotionally abusive because they didn't get that and they're angry. We have a lot of grown angry men because of their mothers mishandled them. Because their mothers put men before them. Because their mothers didn't pay them no attention. Because their mothers told them to man up at 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 years old. Give a little boy a chance to love. Give a little boy a chance to know that he's loved. You're the first person he sees growing up. Women will make or break a little boy. And if you don't love your son gonna treat every woman bad because of what they didn't get from you. They don't know that. But they know something missing. And they will always blame the woman that they want. Oh, it's your fault. Oh, you did it. Oh, you made me angry. Nobody didn't make you angry but your mama. And you trying to figure out why this woman can't make me happy. This woman done gave you everything up under the sun. This woman, you ain't even work. You don't even have a job. This woman take care of you like your mama supposed to take care of you. Watch these women. Watch these men, women. Go look at their mother, and that'll tell you exactly what you're getting into. He don't treat his mother right, he's not going to treat you right. I don't care what you do. I don't care what you buy him. He's still going to have that void inside of his heart. Mothers, teach your sons how to be grown and independent. Teach your sons how to cook and clean. Teach your son how to live without a woman. And if a woman choose him, or if he choose a woman, she gonna be getting she gonna be getting a good product. Little girls ain't the only one know how to cook and clean. You know how many women get mad at men nowadays and poison them? Teach your sons how to cook and clean and take care of himself. And when he gets somebody, it's just an added bonus. He can live on his own. He know how to wash his clothes. He know how to deal with money. Just the way we teach young girls how to be independent, teach your son how to be independent. Teach your son to love himself before he even get a woman. Because if he don't love himself before he get a woman, he gonna feel that woman's supposed to make him happy. We got to do better with our young boys. I have a 22-year-old. And I was like that at once upon a time. I'm glad that happened early in my son's coming up, so my son won't be so dysfunctional growing up, because I was the first person he loved. And my son will come in today, my mama, my queen. He come in the house kissing on me, hugging on me, mama, I love you, and this and that, because I showed him love when he was younger. You think he gonna get into his 20s and start want to hug and kiss on me now? That'll feel weird to him. I started doing that for my son whenever he was real young. So he know how to treat me, and he know how to treat other women. He gonna get somebody to my capacity, because I'm a go-getter. You know, I ain't gonna say I'm independent, because I do want somebody who wants to be married one day. But you know, I know how I'm self-sufficient. I know how to do it if I don't have no help. I know how to change a tire if I don't have no roadside assistance. I know how to manage my finances. You know, that's stuff God had to teach me. Everything God taught me, I taught my kids. I only have one son. And I'm going to make sure I take care of that one son. He's 22. I don't care. I'm going to stay with him. I'll be on him now. But I got to let him go, because we have that bond at such a young age. I mean, it didn't start overnight. It started about 8 or 9 years old before I started to grasp, okay, you know, I got to do things different. But my son would remember. My son, did I do everything right? No. Not in his earlier years, no. Because I didn't know no better. But when you know better, you do better. It's never too late to go back and talk to your son. Son, I'm sorry I didn't show you love. Son, come here, give me a hug and a kiss. It's never too late. It's never too late to go back and redo the things that you did wrong to your children. All your children want is apology. Son, daughter, I apologize. I didn't know how to love you then. Now that God showed me how to love and be more compassionate and have more affection, I want to show that to you. And then every time they come around, I love you. You know, me and my kids, we love you. I love you. Because if I don't say it, I'm the head. If the head don't say it, the tail ain't going to know which way to go. Start loving your sons like your son and not your man. A lot of women, oh, that's my man. I don't call my son my man. I call my son my son. Because, see, I sleep with my man. I lay up with my man. Me and my man does things that me and my son don't do. So I don't never call my son my man. That's perversion. You don't do that. Because you calling those things into existence. That's not your man. That's your son. Son, you're my king. Son, you're my prince. That's what you can say, but never say that's your man, because that ain't your man. You don't do what you don't do to your son what you do to your man. Stop saying that. That's perversion. I'm just letting you know that's perversion. Don't do that. Then some of y'all so entangled up with y'all son. Some of y'all overly loving y'all son because y'all want that to be y'all man. And every time he come in with a new girlfriend or a new woman, you want to start intervening in their life. Don't do that. That's your son. That's not your man. Get you a man. Let your son have a life. You showed him how to love. Now let him go find a wife. That's why when God made Adam, he made Eve for Adam. So let your son go find his Eve and get out their way. Get out their business. That's your son. That's not your man. Go get you a man. Go get your man. You did good. Mother, you did good. Let your son go. Quit babying him. Let him free. Just want to get on here and let you guys know, talk about disrespectful men. Because it's really not even their fault they disrespectful. It's their mothers. And when a man don't have a mother in his life, he have a rejection spirit on him and he's angry. Because he feel the first person that's supposed to love me was the one who had me in her body and birthed me out of her womb and don't even like me, don't even want me. She left rejection in his spirit. She left abandonment in his spirit. She left no love. So if a boy don't have a mother in his life or was not raised with his mother, you're going to have hell on your hands to love him. He's going to need counseling. He's going to need therapy just to feel it's okay and it's not his fault his mother didn't love him. Because he'll look at every other woman like he look at his mother. And basically, he really want to cuss her out. He really want to tell her where to go, where to stick it, where the sun don't shine. So if you interact, come in contact with a disrespectful man, don't blame him. Just sit him down and say, listen. Because it's always, when we got to learn how to talk to these men. So these men have been broken. These men have been raised by slave mothers and grandmothers, and they don't understand. So you have to sit a man down, come into your feminine spot, and talk calm. We respond, we don't react. Women, we respond, we don't react to things. So just sit them down and say, you know what? It just seemed like something is off. And start talking to him about his mother. He'll open up and let you know. And then you can pinpoint, that's why. Just ask him, how did you and your mother, what kind of relationship do you have with your mother? Did you and your mother hug and kiss whenever you were young? Did your mother used to hug you or kiss you or tell you, that she loved you? And he'll let you know. And if she didn't, that's why he's angry. That's why he's bitter at women. Because he's really bitter at his mother. And since you're a woman, you like his mother. It's not his fault. It's just the way he was raised. So you got to watch. Women, you got to watch what you link up with. Go back and see what type of relationship he have with his mother. Because if he didn't have a good relationship with his mother, he's going to disrespect you in ways that you don't expect because he don't know no better. And men, if you a disrespectful man, you got it from your mother. You're angry. You're bitter. She left rejection in your spirit. She left abandonment of love in your spirit. And you feel, and you don't want to be this way, but you are this way because that's all you know. But see, when you know better, you'll do better. And go back, men. If I have any men on here, go back and talk to your mother and ask her, Mom, why you didn't never kiss me or hug me or tell me, that I'm a prince, I'm a king, I'm valuable. Go back and ask her, and she'll tell you she wasn't taught that way. Or she didn't get that love from home. But it's always the generational curses. We got to do better, y'all, because we raising these young boys to go out. You see how these people, these celebrity young boys come from the hood, go out and start. You could take the boy out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the boy. Like then you could take the girl from the country, but you can't take the country out the girl. You could take these old hood people, these ghetto people, mentality-wise, and give them a whole bunch of money. You see how they act? Everybody want to throw their money around. But I don't never see them white people on there counting their money, throwing their money, they hundreds. Look, y'all. And then the same people be robbed the next day. Because you from the hood. You got out, so I'm going to take your money. Who does that? Do y'all see Bill Gates, the richest man in the world? Do y'all see him up on there with mags of money upside his head, talking about he rich? Only black people do that. Mexican people do that. Minorities, let me put it like that. Minorities do that. People that ain't never had nothing. You can always tell somebody ain't never had nothing because that's how they act. You could take